In working with my clients and also in conversations that I have with people throughout the day, a conversation that comes up pretty frequently is around career and people trying to understand what makes sense in terms of the next step, what they want to be doing long term, and what they're ultimately passionate about. And the conversation that we have is typically that of people trying to figure it out right now. People trying to have an understanding of, I need to know what I'm passionate about before I take a step. I need to have everything figured out and I need my next step to be perfect. But that's just not how it works. There's no such thing as a perfect next step. The next step that you take can always be closer to what it is you ultimately want to be doing, but there's no way to go from having something you're doing right now that you don't like. There's no way to go from that and have the next step be perfect in every single way. It's a process of exploration. It's a process of experimentation, trying things out, figuring out what you like and what you don't like. And it's the same thing with figuring out what you're passionate about, ultimately. You can't go from not knowing your passion to having somebody hand you a list or a letter that explains your passion to you. The only way that you get to it is through experimentation, going out and trying things, and through the process of following inclination, connecting the dots and ending up in a place that you really love and that you really enjoy. Steve Jobs had a quote that said that you can't connect the dots moving forward, only looking backwards. I found the same to be true in my life. When I first started out and I was thinking about my career and what I wanted to do, I thought it was going to be for the Big Four. I thought it was going to be for very large accounting firms because they were prestigious and impressive, and I thought I wanted to live in New York. And I went and I had that experience and it wasn't what I wanted. So I shifted and I reevaluated and I thought, well, I think I want to work in technology. I think I want to work at a startup. I did that. I moved to San Francisco. Wasn't what I wanted. And then I thought, I really want to work for a company where I align with the mission and the vision, still in technology. So I did that. Turned out not to be what I wanted. And so I left and started doing social media management. I did freelance writing, I did some marketing, I did some photography, and then finally came across this space of coaching and personal development and working for myself. And that's been the thing that's stuck. This is the thing that I will be doing in some way, shape, or form for the rest of my life. But it took experimentation. It took trying. It took going out and failing and figuring out what I liked and didn't like about it. So if you're in that space of trying to figure out where you want to be and the things that you want to be doing, just go try things. That's my advice, is just go out and try things, fail, experiment, and do things that just give you a lot of energy.